Sin of the priests. The prophecy zeroes in on the priests with a stark comparison. A son honors his father, and a servant his master. Sonship and servanthood evoke natural deference, yet Israel's priests show neither. God's rhetorical challenge. If I am a father, where is my honor? Exposes their missing reverence. By addressing priests who despise my name, Malachi indicts professional worshippers first. Their stunned reply, "How have we despised you?" reveals deep spiritual blindness. God answers, polluted food on his altar is the very act of despising him. Calling the Lord's table contemptible equates to trampling on his holy presence. Offering blind, lame, or sick animals directly contradicts Mosaic law's purity standards. Priests justify blemished sacrifices as economical, but economics never trumped holiness. God dares them to offer crippled beasts to their human governor. He'd never accept such trash. This mockery of worship shows misplaced priorities. Profit over the sacred. Malachi reveals how sin cloaks itself in practicality, making sacrilege look like stewardship. Their contempt mirrors today's temptation to give God leftovers of time, talent, and treasure. The altar, designed for divine encounter, has become a refuse heap for their convenience. Half-hearted rituals profane what ought to be most precious, true atonement for sin. God's heartbeat longs for heartfelt awe, not mechanical routine. He rails against worship filtered through pragmatism, not grounded in covenant love. Our modern equivalents, checking devotional time off the to-do list while hearts wander. His exasperation peaks. Oh, that there were one among you who would shut the doors. Idol worship is worse than no worship. Better to close the temple gates than profane you. God flatly refuses their offerings. I will not accept an offering from your hand. This divine rejection isn't capricious but just, he honors only worship offered in truth. Yet amid the rebuke, he proclaims a cosmic vision. From sunrise to sunset, his name is great. Incense rises in every land, a universal altar fueled by pure, uncoerced devotion. A pure offering symbolizes worship birthed from genuine fear and love of God. The nations, once idol-chained, will queue at his temple to honor his unrivaled name. Divine fame spills beyond Israel, confirming God's redemptive purposes for all peoples. The Lord transcends borders. He refuses to be Israel's best-kept secret. Malachi unmasks indifferent worship as the enemy of vibrant faith. The priests sneer, "What a weariness this is," snorting at God's call to reverence. Worship becomes a chore when the heart loses sight of God's majesty. Their scoffing betrays a conscience numbed by routine, not tender toward conviction. Mechanical devotion hardens hearts, making sacrilege feel normal. Polluted sacrifices flow from polluted souls. External rituals mirror inner decay. Then comes the warning. Cursed be the deceiver who has in his flock a male. Hypocrites vow their best but offer blemished beasts, pocketing what they vowed to God. God despises deceit. Vows demand their full fulfillment, not convenient substitutions. A covenant pledge is no petty promise. It demands the best, not what we can spare. Paying God pocket change while hoarding the wealth is true spiritual flim-flam. The deceiver's curse underscores that God reads the heart, not merely counts the gift. For I am a great king, he reminds them, worship him as royalty, not as a begrudged landlord. His greatness guarantees that his name will be feared among the nations. Reverence for the king transforms worship from habit into homage. Genuine fear of God is awe-filled, trembling love, not terror or chore. Malachi holds up a mirror. Are our offerings fit for a king or fit only for outcasts? True worship honors God's throne, not elevates our comfort zones. By demanding pure sacrifice, God invites us to reflect His own holiness. This chapter cements worship as covenant loyalty, not consumer preference. We're called to offer our best, spotless devotion born of spotless grace. Next, we turn to Malachi 2 verses 1 to 9, where God examines the priests' hearts and calls them to faithfulness.